I'm Celeste with the Arachne Project, and I'm a creative writing and empowerment coach. I work with authors and writers to help them fix their manuscripts and get more flow in their lives. And today I want to talk to you about procrastination. I just did a program for a group of writers on self-sabotage, and one topic that I did not talk about was procrastination. But when we went around the group, it was something that came up again and again as a problem. This is one way that the writers actually were aware that they were sabotaging themselves in some way, but also there was this feeling that they really needed to be doing those things right now because it's 2020 and things are not normal. People are stuck at home, people are worried about loved ones, they're worried about their own health, they're worried about their finances. Some job situations seem really untenable right now. And overall, there's just been a lot of tension and fear in 2020 in the collective in general. And just because you feel like you need to engage in some of these behaviors does not necessarily mean that you're procrastinating or sabotaging yourself, although it could be that you're doing that, okay? So some of the activities that people pointed out as procrastination, particularly, were video games. A lot of people are video gaming a lot. I play video games. I'm like a Sims freak, so I have no business judging anybody. Netflix. I love me a good Netflix series. Social media and the idea of kind of saving the world. There's that feeling for some people like they have a responsibility to be on there, like doing their duty to let people know that there's fake news, or to spread certain information, or to correct people that are maybe not being politically correct or whatever. And a lot of time can go into that. So I'm not like necessarily criticizing that you care. I'm more talking about the amount of time that goes into that, and how 10 minutes can easily become hours of scrolling. Like, it's got a name, right? Doom scrolling, right? And then, engaging in, like, getting sucked into watching politics or the news for longer than you meant to. Like, you meant to check in, and before you know it, it's been hours. So, procrastination. As we know, procrastination is putting off what we want to be doing. And if you call yourself a writer, if you identify as a writer, writing is probably important to you. It's probably really important to you. And you might have additional duties that you're putting off. Sometimes the writing is the pleasant part, and the unpleasant part is the rewriting or the revising. If you're running a writing-related business, like if you're a freelancer or an indie publisher, you probably have all kinds of like little nitty-gritty details that you need to be focusing on. And every minute that you spend doing these other things, you're not putting into this. So there can be some guilt about not attending to your work as a writer, but that can also, it can be self-sabotage, or it can be self-care. So how do you know the difference? I have a really quick, easy way for you to figure out what the difference is for you. You could obviously get some coaching on this for a long-term solution, but if you want to know in the minute, if you want to be really honest with yourself, there's a really quick, easy way for you to tune in. And this is one of the things that I would have you do if you were working with me. I would have you stop what you're doing as soon as you realize that you're doing it. And you would ask yourself, how am I feeling on the inside? And that's going to require you to be quiet for a few minutes, be still, stop doing the thing, stop worrying, and think about how you feel inside. Okay? How does it feel in your body to be playing a video game or watching Netflix right now? Are you relaxed? Are you feeling cared for? Or are you worrying and thinking about that thing constantly in your head that you need to be doing? How would it feel in your body to get that thing done? What you're looking for when you're on the right track, so if you're doing self-care, if you're actually caring for yourself, the thing that you'll feel in that moment is relief, relaxation, pleasure. Like, there'll be a little feel of expansion and joy. If you know that you're procrastinating something that really needs to be done right now, what you're going to feel inside is a tightening. It's going to be a contracting feeling. You might feel like worried, and sometimes those worries are irrational and you know that, and sometimes they're very rational. So like not attending to business matters that really need to be taken care of right now can be, that can have a lot of repercussions on your writing and your business. So, going and spending an hour and taking care of that thing might mean that you can appreciate your Netflix or your video games binge later and enjoy that as self-care. So that's what I want to say to you guys today. It's a quick video, and it's a quick check-in for yourself. How are you feeling in your body? Is your body feeling, in your core, are you feeling contracted, or are you feeling expansive, relaxed, open? If you're feeling relaxed and open, then you're engaging in self-care. It's doing its job. And if you're feeling all tightened up inside and deep down inside, you know that there's like one item on this. You got a big to-do list, but one item on there really needs to be done. You might be procrastinating. Okay, I'm going to let it go here. I do think that in 2020 we need to engage in self-care, but I also think that we need to make sure that we're being like stepping up to the plate when we really need to, because it's not going to feel good. In the long run, doing the things that you need to do is also self-care. Okay, so don't let yourself fall too behind before you catch yourself. Take care, have a good day, and I'll do another video for you sometime next week. Bye.